It's that time of year as the weather gets warmer and we flock to the lake. It's also the time of year when we pay close attention to water quality. Hennepin County staff test the water quality weekly. This is video when we caught up with staff testing the water at Weaver Lake this past week. If E. coli levels are too high, they notify the city and the city can shut down the beach.
A lot of that E. coli indicator potentially could lead to, stomach ache, flu-like symptoms. If you are sick, we do recommend going out to your physician and just getting checked, letting them know if you were at a beach recently.
Other suggestions for staying safe in the lake include showering after swimming, staying out of the water after a heavy rain when levels are higher, and of course, don't drink the water. As we enter the hottest part of the year, we reached out to dietitian Melissa Yeager from Hy-Vee for some tips on staying hydrated. And that's today's Newsmakers.
If you are trying to calculate out your own personal needs, take your body weight in pounds and divide it by 2. That's the minimum number of fluid ounces you need in a day. So a 150-pound person, roughly 75 fluid ounces. But keep in mind that it is hot outside. We're spending more time outdoors. So it's important to add a little bit of extra fluid throughout your day. And luckily we can get it through water and through food.
All right, and we are sweating that off. What are we losing when we're sweating?
So we lose different electrolytes when we sweat, specifically potassium, sodium, even a little bit of magnesium, calcium. And so all of these electrolytes we need to replenish. And so that is why we need to focus on either hydration supplements such as electrolyte replenishment beverages or making sure that we're drinking consistently throughout the day.
What are some signs that we know that we're dehydrated and we need to drink more?
If you're dizzy, feeling fatigued, maybe you're getting some muscle cramps or you're really irritable and you can't concentrate anymore, all of those are signs of dehydration.
All right, do you have any secrets for when it comes to staying hydrated?
So I always encourage individuals to, if you're not somebody that's going to regularly drink water, maybe you need to set yourself some reminders on your phone. There are plenty of apps and technology devices out there to assist you. Maybe it's simply the matter of having a more fun water bottle at home to carry around that will remind you to grab it and go before you head out the door in the morning. And always remember to take breaks if you've been working outside or extraneous exercise outside, to take those breaks for hydration.
And perhaps foods like watermelon, or there's some foods that kind of can help you stay hydrated?
Exactly. So we want to focus on the dairy department and the produce department. So both milk and yogurt actually contain water, along with some valuable electrolytes, vitamins, and minerals. And of course, the produce department, we have strawberries, watermelon, cantaloupe, oranges, bell peppers, tomatoes, all of these and more contain plenty of water along with valuable vitamins and minerals and fiber.
All right, and we're going to do something fun. We don't usually make recipes on Newsmakers segment, but you've got a great recipe to help us stay hydrated, and it's fun too.
Exactly. So if you're wondering, one time you may walk into the store and go, okay, what are these electrolyte replenishment beverages and what should I be doing with them? Because maybe you don't just want to mix it in water. So we're going to make some into a fun mocktail today. So I'll have you add a packet of liquid Hy-Vee. It's the lemon lime flavor, and this contains all of those valuable vitamins and minerals and electrolytes that we need, plus some additional vitamin C to support our immune system, so giving ourselves a little boost. And then we're going to add about 2 cups of limeade to the pitcher here. And you could do it from concentrate or from a bottle. And then I'll have you add in a cup of pineapple juice.
Just kind of eyeball it here?
Yeah, you can certainly eyeball it. I believe in the best mocktails that way. And then we go ahead and give this a little bit of a stir. And I always like to make mocktails more fun by maybe garnishing the glass.
Sure.
So go ahead and we'll pour this into our mason jars over here. And then we're going to top it with some sparkling water. So you can add club soda, you can add in your favorite. I'm going to add in some pineapple coconut bubbly today, so it's going to give us just that little bit of fizz. And you can go ahead and garnish with some mint leaves if you wanted, and enjoy your fun summer mocktail.
All right, that sounds great. Kids, adults, everybody would like this.
Exactly. You can alter the flavors to make it any combination you would like.
All right, well, Melissa Yeager, registered dietitian with Hy-Vee, thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing this information. We'll make sure we get this on our website, ccxmedia.org. There's a lot to brewing beer that you might not know. For example, what happens to the grains left over from the brewing process? A Maple Grove brewery is taking steps to become more sustainable. Here's Jason Malello with the story.
And we talked about brewing a golden ale with a little bit of wheat in it.
Farmer Jerry sells pretty good.
It seemed like a natural thing to name it after a farmer.
Best breakfast I've had in a while.
Its namesake even stops in sometimes for a glass.
I claim that is my only claim to fame, except now I'm talking to you.
But Jerry Van de Kromert isn't just another customer at Omni Brewing in Maple Grove.
Try to keep him supplied with at least one tote a week.
The local farmer takes away as much of Omni's spent grains as he can.
It's really a great supplemental source of feed for a variety of different animals.
Using it to help sustain the cattle, goats, and chickens on his Dayton farm.
I even have a couple barn cats that will take a taste every once in a while.
Okay, ladies, here we go.
According to regrain.com, breweries in the U.S. produce 20 billion pounds of spent grains every year.
See, a green one even.
The brewing byproduct often ends up in landfills, but it can be put to good use. When Zach Ward founded Omni, he wanted to make sure its spent grains didn't go to waste.
We share a lot of the same values. It's just been kind of a cool thing.
We're very multicolorful here.
Yeah.
And it's become a great partnership, as both sides do what they can to make our world a little more sustainable.
It's probably one of the higher value uses of it. You can compost it or basically put it in a landfill, so feeding animals is obviously a big step up. We're very much a local brewery. This is a great local use of something that still has some value.
And so this is really good stuff for the chickens.
There's a second use for almost everything we create if we carefully utilize it that way. I think that's what the growing trend will be.
It's a good day, huh?
In Maple Grove, Jason Malillo, CCX News.